Welcome back to another episode of our Rimworld 40k Let's Play. So, between episodes, we've had a new addition to the Fortress Monastery. Avitus has found his way back to us. The guy is, as always, too angry to die, and even though his drop pod went down, he somehow survived and trudged his way back here. So, Avitus is right up here. I'll give you a better look at him there. So he's obviously going to be one of our Devastator Marines. He's the first Devastator Sergeant that we have. He has the Angel of Death trait just like every other Space Marine. He's also a bit abrasive. He's got a little bit of bloodlust as well. He's rooted, so he doesn't move as well as others, but he's also a little bit more resilient. And then, of course, he's a bit world-weary. We all know his kind of story through the Dawn of War lore. So he has made his way back to us, and just in time too, because we are being raided by the Brawny Stompers of the Overfiend once again. That's our orc friends, and as you can see, they have come in force, so it's going to be quite the battle. We are going to need to deploy a little bit further forward so that we can protect our generators. So we'll probably want to utilize... What are you doing out here? Did you, like... I'm pretty sure this thing got shot. Oh no, Grizzly Bear killed it. So you weren't fighting the caribou. What happened to you? Oh, hypothermia. What an idiot. Okay, well, can we get somebody to rescue him? Reserved by... Well, are you actually doing it? Okay, you're on your way out there. Duel. Let's get you deployed up here. Nicholas will do the same. Gordian. We have a lot of melee guys and not a lot of shooty guys. Let's see. Martellus. Go back here. Tarkus. How about right about there? Oh, I didn't actually draft you. Avitus. I think we're going to have you in the front. So he's got a heavy bolter. He's going to be laying down the fire a little bit more, let's just say he's going to put out a lot more DACA than anybody else. Actually, you know what? Cyrus, come over here. I'm going to move Tarkus to maybe next to Avitus. We'll let Cyrus kind of deploy in the back. And then Ariston, you have a shotgun, so I'm going to put you over there. That's all of our Marines. These guys are not ready for combat yet. Somebody asked when we were going to start turning them into Marines. Basically, whenever it's possible. The main issue right now is... Oh, God. Okay. That's all squigs. I thought it was going to be a ton of orcs. Do these guys explode? The muscle creatures with vicious, unnatural claws. Certainly powerful bite. They will only eat meat or corpses. Yeah, I don't think these are the explodey ones. We better shoot them from a distance, just to be safe. But, yeah. I thought it was going to be a bunch of orcs. Anywho, the biggest hang-up we have right now is that we don't have enough advanced components to make all the different crafting benches that we need. So, in order to make the tissue printer and... Oh, right, we had some guests. And the other benches required to make the more advanced things like bionics and gene seed organs and things of that nature. We need advanced components for those, and I don't have them. So I've been trying to sort of change that. I actually got a comms console built with an orbital trade beacon over here. And the goal there, of course, being to trade for those advanced components. But we haven't had anybody come on the comms to trade. So there's only so much I can do in that regard. I'm trying to work up to the point where we can just craft them ourselves. But that's obviously going to take a lot of investment. There's certain things that we can source. There's certain things that we can't source, like gold, for example. We actually lucked out in that we had a meteorite shower, and at least 2 of them were gold. So there's a bunch of gold over here. But, again, there's only so much I can do to get gold that isn't just pure luck. Cyrus, start pulling back. The goal is just to aggro them. Not to get an extended shootout. Ooh, he caught you in the lung. That's unfortunate. Set up here. I feel like Need to maybe rebalance his rifle because it doesn't quite outrange the regular weapons the way it probably should. You know, he should be able to sit back from a distance and kill people, but as it stands, he basically gets one shot and then they've closed the gap. He did just kill that one though, and that was nearly fatal as well. But yeah, so he's already taking fire again from like a you know, I would say like a mid-range weapon. It's not even a long-range weapon. Well, we'll duck back in. It'd be nice if these guys would just start the damn fight. I hate having to keep my people here waiting. Ooh, nice leg shot there. Alright, time to go. Time to go. Why are you standing? I like how he's parrying gunshots, though. You know what? I think it's time to just move up. Let's see. Tarkus. Where did I put Tarkus? Okay. Avitus. Martellus. Go there. Cyrus, I'll set you up over here, I guess. Then my melee guys are going to kind of bring up the rear. Arston, you can hang out with them. Oh man, did you just kill him on the run? That'll probably be fatal. Hold back, hold back. You keep getting shot in the lungs. God damn it. I mean, he'll live, but that's unfortunate. Gordian, I'm just going to have you rescue Cyrus. No. Why can I not override this? Demetrios. Demetrios, why are you impossible to override? There we go. Alright, now it's bolter time. Are you gonna shoot? Is it just taking him? Oh yeah, it takes him a lot longer to wind up. Okay. That's what it was. I was like, is he just not gonna use his gun? I think we'll let that, you know, no, we don't let people get away. That's not in our MO. You three, feel free to go about your business. What are you doing? Just wandering? Okay. Having a good old wander? That's fine. Are you going to be in range soon? I don't think we'll catch them. That's fine. Oops. In that case, as you were. So we have a lot of people beat up. There was a lot of social fighting that was happening. For whatever reason, you know, people aren't super happy with the current living arrangements, which is fine. You know, we obviously don't have a very nice bedroom, but that's temporary. Well, the fact that we don't have nice bedrooms is not temporary. There are not going to be any nice bedrooms in this building. But the fact that they don't have kind of their own bedrooms is what's temporary. So we'll try to do a little bit better about that. Heracus is modeling some new equipment for us. These are the Tech Priest robes. Of course, he's carrying a log, so we can't see it. We can use this, though. So the hood is actually part of the armor, and I'm using a what's the word? Not a plugin, but basically Auglus's Adeptus Mechanicus mod has a cool little feature. It's like I think it's like Python script or something, but basically I can change separate layers of an individual item to render on different depths. So even though the hood is part of the armor, it's rendering above the head. So even if I put a helmet on him, the helmet will render below the hood, but above his face. So, no matter what, the hood will look correct. And soon enough, we'll get him some headgear. But yeah, all of our tech priests will be suited up like this. I think there's 3 tech priest candidates in our group currently. Or maybe 2 plus another one that we're actively trying to recruit. Cyrus, how you doing? Looks like you'll make it. I still need to balance the scout armor, by the way. So he shouldn't be taking as much damage as he's taking. I'm going to boost it a little bit. I'm not sure why it's so poor relative to the power armor, but clearly it's in need of a little bit of a buff. So I think it's about time we reinstall this mineral sonar. It looks like we've hit the extreme of its scannable range over here. All it picked up was a bit of steel there. So I'm going to move it to the opposite end down here. We've already scanned some of this, but I think we'll be able to go out to about here now. So, oh, interesting. Okay, so there's an ancient danger. Yeah, I guess we should have figured by the slate wall. Good to know. Yeah, so our radius will be out to here, which is a little bit further than it was previously. It also would be good to eventually, like if we mine this out, maybe set it up here so we can get some of this area. Oh, sorry dude, I didn't mean to keep you drafted. So, Avidus just flew into a sadistic rage and he's apparently going to take it out on the prisoners. I'm going to try to have maybe Nicholas stop him, because otherwise even a single punch from him might be enough to just outright murder them. You need to hustle, buddy. Why are you standing there? Alright, well, we're lucky there was no fatalities. He just nibbled on Lax a bit. Gordian, I need you to take Lax to bed and then maybe stabilize him. Let's see. You can tend to him outright, actually. Just, yeah, don't waste the good medicine on him, if you'd be so kind. And then Nicholas, since Avidus is no longer doing his thing, pretty sure we can just let him go, right? Cool. Yeah, go get your weapon. Ideally before... Wait, where is he? Where is he going? No. Why is everybody so hellbent on equipping wood? Okay. Well, that could have gone much, much worse. Oh, we just got a masterwork chandelier. Let's see. Did we get any artwork? Title is Mirror 6 VII, or maybe 6-7. So this furniture bears a representation of Gordian disabling Oladir. That's a Eldar name. With a bolt pistol with passionate rage. That's all very fitting. A lawyer watches silently beneath the main subject. That must be Games Workshop. This image tells the story of Gordian incapacitating Oladir with a bolt pistol. Okay. Cool. All while Games Workshop's lawyers watch on in anger. So we have 2 new traders. One of them is a textile trader by the name of SG Corporation. And I don't have really any interest in stuff they're selling, but they're willing to buy my orc leather at a pretty good price. So I'm going to sell like 3/4 of it and get ourselves about 5,000 silver, which will help us purchase other things that might be useful. Yeah, we're sitting on a ton of orc leather. We don't have a lot of uses for it, so I'm going to keep 500, give or take, because there are occasions where we need it, but for the most part, it's better off to just sell. We have other materials like plain leather that's only half as valuable that we still have a lot of too, so there's that. And then I'm not interested in you guys. Actually, I don't know if I ever checked in with the Xenotech trader. They have some medicine. Apparently it's pretty high price, but it might be worth it. Yeah, I mean, for 200 silver, just to have a little bit more peace of mind. 700 to get the glitter world as well. They're really scalping us for that. Another 90. Oh, sorry, no, not 90. Another 1,000 for all their gold. That might be worth it though, because again, for advanced components, if we want to craft them, we do need gold. I have a little bit, but not nearly enough. So, yeah, that's costly, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. They're not interested in buying any of the stuff that we have. I think we had some Tau weapons, but whatever, it's fine. Colony can't afford. Oh, where's my silver? Oh, it's all down here. Great. Gordian, do you think you could maybe do that real quick? Where did all that... Oh, was that from the trade? Oh, god damn it. Okay, Gordian, let's try that again. Nicholas, you're gonna have to help. Or did they get it all? Oh, somebody's got it. I think my game's about to crash too. I just saw a weird... Oh no, okay, maybe not. No! Oh, there's too many stockpiles, and I didn't specify them very well. Alright, you. I need you to put it down first. Okay, let's try this again. It won't let me prioritize hauling it. Why? Is it not allowed here? Oh, okay. Well, I feel stupid. Let's try this again. Hopefully that trader hadn't left yet. Gordian, I'm going to ask you to help out as well, just so we can get this done sooner rather than later. Cool. Cool. Alright, Mr. Davian Thule. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but do you think you could try to make that deal again? Right, so we want all of the medicine and all of the gold. That looks about right. Okay, so who else was here? I need a bulk goods trader. Let's see, did we talk to these guys? I don't want to sell these. I'll buy your medicine though. That's actually a much better price. Components. What the hell? Why not? They're not interested in buying. I thought we had like either orc or Tau weapons, so we must have either deconstructed them already or nobody's interested in buying from us. We already talked to the textiles trader, so exotic goods. Or we talked to this one. That's probably all the same. There we go. Advanced components. They have 7. Yeah, we have to do that. We have 0 choice in the matter. I might splash out for these components as well, because we have a little bit of material to turn regular ones into advanced components. And how much for the plasteel? Plasteel is another thing that's holding us back. We have a little bit, and we can source that a little bit more easily than the others. But at the same time, still a little bit hard to come by. So that would leave us with 800 silver. I think I'm good with that. And actually, if we were really, really desperate, what we could do is these guys, I'm sure, would be more than happy to buy the rest of our... Yeah, so we can get another 2,000 silver roughly for the orc leather, which might be worth it. let's say minus 363. So we'll leave 200 just in case. That'll get us up to about 2,000 silver, which is where I like to be. It's kind of like your starting amount generally. So I'm pretty pleased with that. 7 advanced components is going to be what we needed. Not exactly. I think it's maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But the tissue printer is going to require 3. And the prosthetics table is going to require 3. So we need 6 minimum for those. And then there's potentially other things we need that would require it. I thought we had a couple. It actually doesn't look like it. It looks like we had 0. Oh, right. I think we got 1. I think we bought 1 or however many it took to make this. 2. And we used them both for that. But again, we can use this to now make more advanced components. So 15 steel, 5 plasteel, and 3 gold. And we can scale that as well. So if we wanted to make 25, we should have the resources to do that now. Because I was able to get the gold from that trader. The plasteel, I think we have. Question mark. Let's see, 56, 59. It's close. But we may not have the plasteel. But we can get it from the quarry. We can get gold too, but it's extremely rare. Plasteel is a little bit more prevalent in here. So actually, yeah, we may not have the plasteel to make that many components. Oh, there's 3 there. Why can't you guys just stack this efficiently? But keep in mind, we also need plasteel for armor. So if we want to, actually weapons too, if we want to make any sort of, even just the carapace armor that the scouts are wearing, it's still going to require plasteel. So that's probably now our biggest hang up. Let's see. I'm honestly blanking as to which bench I assign the gene seed stuff to. I think it's the tissue printer, but it could be the prosthetics table. I guess we'll just build one of each, because I think we'll eventually need one of each anyways. So let's put the tissue printer there and the prosthetics table here. Oh, that's going to require plasteel. Rip. They both do. Okay, let's try the tissue printer first. I might end up regretting that. Okay, so plasteel over here. Do me a favor, please haul that medicine and this plasteel, since you're just wandering anyways. Avitus is having an ambrosia binge. It's gonna be hard for him to do that because I think we only have the 3 that are right here. So he can binge all 3 of those by all means, but I don't think it's gonna get him very far. And then because of his enhanced physiology, I don't think that it's really gonna have much of an effect. Okay, so 150. I believe there is now 150 over here. That's at least 100. It's 115 to be exact, and then there's 75. So we have what, 190? And then there's a bit out here still too. So I don't think we have enough to make both benches. We're pretty close, but there's easily enough to make this one. We just need somebody like Martellus to come along and actually build it, because if we blow this, oh, that's it, game over. It looks like Tarkus is gonna do it. Tarkus, oh no, Cyrus is gonna do it. Look at Cyrus stepping in to build stuff. Construction of 9, that's pretty reliable. Solid professional according to the game. I'm gonna draft you real quick and say, hey Martellus, do you mind stepping in to finish this off? I'm sorry, Cyrus. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't trust you in this instance. I need the pro to do it. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, perfect. Secondary heart. All right, cool. These are all mine. So they require human meat. I don't know how balanced this is, so we're gonna have to see how easy it is to source 10 human meat. It might actually be quite difficult. I imagine one body would give you maybe a stack of meat. So who's gonna be our first test dummy? It's gonna be Briannios here. So, yeah. I don't think... I need to check. I thought I was running a mod. I might be running it in the other playthrough that lets you harvest organs from corpses, or at least fresh corpses. And so it would obviously be a lot easier to do that than having to like remove them from a still living person. But at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So let's chop her up. Hopefully, I don't think any of the Space Marines will mind it, but the unaugmented people may have some qualms about it. So we're gonna say butcher. Human-like is gonna be fine. It has to be strangers though. No colonist corpses, only strangers. And we'll say not to do harvestable corpses because obviously we want to make sure we get that heart out. So let's see, Cyrus. I thought you were doing some cooking stuff. Consume dress. Too heavy, can't haul. Let's see, if I just ask him to butcher, will he do it? Where's that line going? Oh, he found an animal. Oh, he's gonna do all the orcs first, or all the squigs, I should say. Let's hold off on that. So I'm gonna turn off Xenos corpses right now and try that again. Are you guys considered animals? Because I really don't need all the squigs butchered just yet. Okay, this might be a little bit harder than initially thought. Squigs, come on, are you guys animals or what? Yeah, squigs are in fact animals. I thought they were still technically orcoids in the lore. Meaning, like, yes, they are kind of an animal, but they're an orky animal, right? So, yeah, okay. Need material. So what's the issue with her? Not forbidden. Very much dead. Is there still an issue with my bill? So we said no. Okay. Should that still be... That should look like this when I... Well, here. It's probably easier to go this way. Yeah, let us harvest bionics too. Don't do any Eldar. Don't do any aliens right now. What do you consider aliens? Oh, ogre and rat. Yeah, no, none of them. Animal corpses are fine. Chaos corpses are not fine. And we'll say no insect right now. I'm gonna have to revisit that at some point, but hopefully it's enough to get Cyrus working on this. Oh, no, apparently it's not. Need material. So why can't he butcher her? What is the hang up? Let's see. You might be one of those. But she's not a colonist. Well, there's no dead colonists, so let's just say fair game. Everything's fair game. Human-like, animal, no Xenos, human-like heads, whatever. Cyrus, please, for the love of God, butcher this person. I never thought I would have to try so hard to get a human butchered in this game. Generally, I'm going out of my way to prevent that. Everybody else seems to be playing, cannibal runs, organ harvesting, and I'm over here playing like lawful good colonies every single time. And now I'm trying to do something morally dubious, and it's like bending over backwards to try to accomplish it. Okay, so that gave us, looks like fatty bacon, 90 human meat, which is enough for 9 organs. So that's getting us pretty close to a, well, it's not even halfway, but it's at least a good bit toward a new Space Marine. So we want to do, what I'll probably do is jump in here and just basically click on all of them once. Honestly, the Betcher's Gland I might leave out, because the Betcher's Gland is what is turning my Space Marines into cannibals. I need to see about the implementation there, because yeah, they shouldn't be biting. They should be like spitting up stomach acid and bile at people, which is also unpleasant, mind you, but it's not biting people, right? And so do once is fine. And then I'll just basically keep adding it. We could, in the future, when we have a more sustainable supply of human meat, I guess, we can basically set it to like make sure that we always have one available. But for right now, because I want to make sure that I get every single one made, I'm going to do it this way. And I have no idea who's going to actually do that. Okay, so you know what? We're going to say medical skill of 10 or better. I'm going to do that for all of them. So it's probably going to be Gordian. There may be one other person capable. I'm honestly not sure where everybody stands right now. In the future, there will be some like Tech Priest Magos, who is probably like a Magos Biologos or whatever the hell they're called, who's going to be capable of medicine as well. But for right now, I think it's just the Apothecary, and only the Apothecary. Now, the organs don't have any quality rating to them, right? It's basically just, did you make it or did you not make it? However, having somebody more skilled do it means that it'll get done a lot more efficiently. I don't believe it can be failed either. So, with like a construction project, somebody can botch it. I don't think that's the case with crafted items. I think it always succeeds. It's just a matter of how long it takes. And obviously somebody who's unskilled doing something that has a very high work requirement can take quite a long time. If we have the plasteel, I'm going to let them build this prosthetics table as well, because we will need bionics soon enough. I just want to make sure that is the correct table, because I recall it being called something else. But again, it's been like, prior to starting the Star Wars playthrough and then this one, it had been almost 2 years since I played Rimworld, so a lot had changed. And yeah, that does appear to be the right one. So that's fine. I think we have somebody missing a foot, maybe some other limbs. A grizzly bear is hunting Cyrus. That grizzly bear made a very poor life decision. Where is he? Oh, shoot. Grizzly bear, where are you? Oh, free caribou meat. Oh, that thing's rotten. Bummer. Where's this bear? It's like a pure white snowy backdrop. He shouldn't be that hard to spot. Well, let's hang with Cyrus for a while. I'm sure the bear will... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, I'm sure the bear will show himself. Let's see. Grizzly bear versus Cyrus. Might need to retreat soon. you should be quite a bit faster than the bear. Also, I was going to say, yeah, why aren't you running and gunning? I know you have a sniper rifle, but, like, still pretty damn accurate on the move. Come on, shoot this thing. Whatever, he's down. Just go finish him off. And we get some free grizzly bear meat, too. Whatever. There's nowhere to put it. We'll leave it there. It's refrigerated. It's actually frozen outside, so other than the exposure from the sun, you know, deteriorating it, it's not gonna rot. Oh, hello, Mr. Gundrone. Why are you still there? I also need to make sure, now that there's human meat in play, that it never ever ends up in here. Also, we shouldn't be eating chaos anything. Eldar meat is also not going to be in play. They're too human-like. And then, okay, I did get human already. That's good. I'm going to copy those settings and paste them to the newer hopper, just to make sure that nothing accidental ends up in there. And then over here, let's see, animal corpses, I guess that's fine. Food, raw food. We're going to do the same thing over here, just because then it's less likely to make it into the hopper if it's not being stored close by. So no chaos meats, no Eldar meats, and I'm going to say no human meat. That means we basically need to turn it into gene seed components as soon as possible. Why are you not doing anything? Let's see. I might have to babysit him on this, because I think it's under... It's a good question, actually. So, Gordian. It's not tailoring. It's either smithing or crafting. So, I'm going to set both to a 3. And we'll see what happens. He's going to do a little bit of cleaning. And which one are you making first? An os modula. So that's the... I'm a little bit rusty. This is one of the brain implants. Secrete specially engineered form of human growth hormone. So basically this is one of the initial ones that's going to boost the size and the muscularity of the person that gets it. Oh, there goes all the traders. All at once. Bro. 60 work left. Just do the damn job. Alright. So we have our first gene seed component. Just, what, how many? It's like 21, right? Let's see. How many are we actually using in here, though? 19? Yeah. 19 of them. And again, I might actually skip the Betcher's gland. I don't think that's super necessary. Quest! Finally, something to do. Let's check it out. Got 7 days. Lucas Alexander, Lord Marshal of the 1651st Cadian Regiment, has sent us a message. Apparently, Tau based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by... Oh, these Tau names. It's run by this guy. I'm not even going to try. Alexander's asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. He says that there's a bandit camp at the site guarded by 7 Tau. So we can accept for a legendary harp or masterwork revolver, some jade, and whatever is present at the camp. Alternatively, we can get an engraved thrumbo horn and an aesthetic nose, as well as the camp loot. Or we can just get some goodwill with the Cadians. With 33, that would actually bump us up to 100, making them allied to us, which could be interesting. But again, in the Dark Crusade, the Cadians and the Blood Ravens actually did come to blows. So I'm not necessarily looking to go to war with them outright, but I don't think that it would be very lore friendly for me to ally with them either. So honestly, this one is looking the most interesting. I don't know what we would do with a harp. It's from the royalty DLC, but we're not utilizing that at all. And then obviously a revolver kind of pales in comparison to like a bolter pistol, or a bolt pistol, excuse me. The jade is interesting because we can obviously turn that into something useful, but the engraved thrumbo horn is like a decoration that we can just plop into any old room. I guess that's true of the harp too, but I imagine the harp is quite a lot bigger. And I don't know specifically what sort of effects it has in terms of like comfort and beauty, versus this is just strictly a decoration, so we know it's going to help with that. And then the aesthetic nose could go on one of our tech priests. They love body modification, so yeah, that's something to consider. I mean, honestly, I'm more interested in just going and killing some Tau. Whatever they're offering is kind of secondary. So I'm going to go with this one, I think. Let's take a look at where it is. All right, so it's in the mountains, and we've been kind of all over these mountains previously. We had to do quite a lot of camp stops to get the last little adventure resupplied on their way back. This time around, we can travel a lot leaner because we're not trying to rescue anybody. We're just going in to search and destroy. So I don't know what party would be best suited. I feel bad. So Cyrus does a lot of the legwork, but that's partly because he has the Wanderlust trait. So he actually does get upset if he doesn't travel frequently enough, and he might actually be let's see. So it's not affecting him yet, but it can over time. He also doesn't require any food when we send him out. He forages more than he eats. So he is, by far the best person to send on those. And then Ariston doesn't have Wanderlust, but I think he's also quite efficient at foraging. So we could send those two, but then in a firefight, they're going to be a little bit outmatched by 7 Tau. So I could do those two plus Tarkus, or maybe those two plus Avidus. I could send them with maybe all 4. I'm a little bit wary about emptying out the base to that degree, especially because that would, if I sent those 4, I'd basically have Martellus and then 3 melee characters. So it might be better to send like Thule, one of our shooty marines, and then 2 scouts. That way at least they do have a melee presence there, also a leadership presence. Yes, these guys are effectively all like sergeant level, but Thule's a captain, or in this case a force commander even. And then Nicholas, being a chaplain, kind of fills a leadership position as well. So when do we have to do that? We have 22 days, so let's think on the composition of that team for a little bit, and then we'll get them sent on out. I completely forgot that we had Trokipla here, who is effectively a tech priest as well. And she does have a medical skill of 10 with a passion for it. So she is going to be that kind of Magos Biologos. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. It's whatever that fake Latin that they use is. So she's been working on the gene seed components since Gordian can't be wrangled to do that apparently. I'm wondering if it's not... Let's see. So she is Doctoring 1, which is going to be the same as... Actually, yeah, that should be a 2. So she's not set to do anything different other than, yeah, her crafting is set higher. Excuse me, and her growing is set to 1. So I don't think that it's growing skill. I think it is crafting or smithing. I imagine probably crafting. Oh, it says low skilled labor though. I don't consider that low skilled. But yeah, I'm guessing because of the priority set at 3, that's why he's not doing it. But that's fine. If she wants to do it, I'll let her do it. Lore-wise, I think it makes more sense for him to do it. But it is what it is, as long as it gets done. Alright, so I've done a little bit of work on the Apothecarium. I was going to call it a hospital for a second, but that's not right. I put a door in here. We're going to hold it open. The point of the door is just to make this not a prisoner area. And I also threw down a steel hospital bed, excellent quality. I didn't, plan for that, but it was excellent quality. So surgery success chance is 121%. Obviously, medicine will come into play there as well. Medicine quality and the skill of the surgeon, but the fact that the bed is giving us a bonus is pretty nice. And then I threw down this IV stand as well. So we can start... hold on, I need to make sure that she gets released. I think she got roughed up a little bit. Tending, feeding. I guess I can't release her yet. That's fine. Excuse me. Anyways, now we can start operating on people. And so the first initiate that's going to undergo the gene seed process is going to be Focis, formerly a royal guard. He'll be probably joining the ranks of... I think he's pretty well suited to go from... everybody's going to start as a scout in some capacity. We're going to go through the traditional method. But from there, I think he would be well suited as like an assault marine. So obviously very melee focused. And then because he has that social skill, I see him eventually progressing into like an officer. So let's see. Let's go to his health tab. Go to operations, and we are going to... not that one. That's a different gene seed mod. Let's see. Stimulate muscle growth. Interesting. Where the hell is this? We don't need to exercise any demons. There we go. Wait, that's not right. Okay, we're not going to do it this episode then, because it shouldn't be charging me 2 medicine twice. It should be 2 medicine and 1 item. So I need to fix that. But anyways, we're going to start Focis off on the process. He'll need a little bit of time to rest between implantations. And hopefully that gives us enough time to manufacture the additional components that he needs. Actually, to that end, I might try to prioritize... well, it looks like they're going down the line, so that's actually working out pretty well for us. Obviously, the secondary heart is going to be a little bit of an issue, but we do have quite a few prisoners if we need to source one. We'll just have to sacrifice a recruit, obviously, but we don't seem to have a shortage of those right now, so I think we'll be just fine if we have to. But anyways, this is a huge step in the direction of, building our own Fortress Monastery and Space Marine chapter. And that is, well, chapter is maybe a bit of an overestimation, but the goal is effectively to build a Space Marine company, or at least as close as Rimworld will allow. A Space Marine company in the lore is about 100 Marines. We're not going to get to 100. I know you can have colonies of that size, but we want to have some ancillary people in the fortress as well. So I'm basically going to take what would be a Space Marine company and just kind of scale it down proportionally. So rather than squads of 10, we'll have squads of like 4 or 5. But we'll have the same number of squads. We'll have the same kind of company command. We'll have, obviously a couple apothecaries, a couple librarians, etc. And then, of course, the scouts as well, who are going to be from technically a different company, but they're also going to be involved. So it's going to be a huge, huge colony still, even though we're scaling the company size down. But obviously, in order to do any of that, we need to be able to convert people into Space Marines. And so we finally are able to do that now today. So huge step in the right direction. Anyways, let's leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Rimworld with you. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.